Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to Minecraft Tekkit with Lewis. I hope you're all good. And today we're going to carry on making the base. You know, I did say we're going to start making a base that's going to go into the volcano, and we're going to do all our really cool stuff in there. So I kind of think that's the best idea. Now I've started making this bridge that's turning out to be incredibly hard, seeing as I'm doing it at an angle. But, you know, I think it's going to look cool when it's done, because it's going to go into the side of the volcano. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that is pretty cool, you know. But for the time being, we need to make some provisions. Now, I've done some work on the base while we've been gone, and it's just very simple stuff, so I didn't think I needed to show you any of it. And I keep getting excess spoils from here. I don't even know why I put them in there, because it just keeps flinging them out at me. But basically, we've got some tubing coming out of here, going into our furnace, cooking the bricks up, bringing them out into here, turning them into stone bricks, then bringing them out again and turning them into chiseled stone bricks, because these are the bricks I really like working with. I think they look a lot cooler. And then they're going up into here. Kind of had to destroy my roof a little bit so I can actually open it, but except for that, I think we're fairly good. And I'm making this glass as well, because we need loads of glass for what I'm going to do as well, so that's kind of being made as we speak. So I'm going to throw all my rubbish in here, because we don't actually need any of this at the minute. There we go, beautiful, beautiful, and all this, yeah, that's just what we need. Okay, right, so that's pretty much how that's going to go, and we're going to grab loads of this stuff up here, and then we're going to move on to actually renovating this. Now I have a really cool idea. We're going to build like a spherical type thing. You'll see what I mean when I make it, but yeah, it's going to be really cool. But yeah, there we go. So I'm going to go and get some more wood, and then we're going to carry on with the bridge. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, so I think that's pretty much enough wood. I've gathered all this stuff down here, and yeah, it's looking good. It's quite a bit actually, that's tons. And this should make enough wood for us to do our bridge. The only problem I've just come across is because of the biome we've decided to actually work with, the wood is actually a, it's a different colour. So yeah, bit weird, but that's fine. And oh my god, look at all the wood. So I'm going to carry on with the bridge from where we left it off, and then off camera I'll go back over the rest of the bridge and make it all the same colour. I think that's probably the best idea, because I don't think you guys really want to see me buggering around with a bridge for too long. And the way that I've built this bridge is like bridgeception. It's like, it's really hard. It's like a bridge but sideways in a bridge, and it's just horrible. So, and you have no idea how long it took me to actually kind of figure out how this works. But yeah, just pretend they're all the same, and you'll be just fine. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been going, and I kind of actually like this colour. I think this is a really cool colour, but the base is going to be insane. So we're going to have like a spherical base inside that volcano, and with that, we're then going to make all of our stuff around it, you know. So we could build little islands, or we can then venture out to the different biomes and create the bases there. I think that's probably what we're going to do. I think that's going to look really cool, and then we can have all the power coming back to the base. So whether we have tubing going through the air or underneath, that's pretty much eventually going to be the plan. And I'm also hoping to make like a tram system going to the base. So instead of having this bridge, eventually we'll knock it down and we'll have a really cool tram line going to it. And I think that's going to be insane. I haven't really decided what I'm going to start on first as far as mods go. As you've noticed, I've been really kind of trying not to use any like stuff that needs lots of kind of ores and bits. So that way we've got a lot spare. That's the reason I've been using like really bad redstone engines and all that sort of rubbish. Just because it means we haven't got to waste all of our stuff. And I think we're almost there. There we go. There's that, and one more on this side should do it. Done. There we go. Cool beans. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We need another one here to make it look nice, don't we? Oh geez. There we go. Much better. Cool. Right. So there's the bridge to the mountain. Pretty much done. I might bring it in one more, because it needs to be quite well in there. Yeah, I'm going to bring in one more actually, because it needs to be kind of right in there. So let's fill this gap up and do it here again. So I'll get rid of this guy. There we go. And I think this will just kind of make it look a little bit nicer. Get rid of these. Cool. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better, because we could kind of have the entrance a little bit around here. I think this will work fine, you know, I think it'll work fine. So let's go ahead and make absolutely tons of all the fences, and then we can carry on building across the bridge and then work into it. And I'm planning on doing the dome in this episode, but I'm going to speed do it basically, so we're going to kind of speed it up, so you don't have to see me doing all that for ages. And how much cobblestone have we got today? We've got 62 stacks. Oh nice, 2 stacks of excess cobblestone. Amazing. Okay, right, so let's get on with this. So we're going to need tons of sticks. So we'll grab all these, like that, and just make loads of fences, because we're going to need tons. There we go, kapow, 64, 64, that should do it, I think. And it's getting a bit dark, so we need to be a little bit careful so I don't get attacked. I'm kind of hoping some endermen are going to pop their heads out, because I really want some ender pearls. And if not, I'm hoping we can get a minimum stone together, so that way we can kind of carry on from there. Do these make, oh, they just make regular ones, oh, fair enough. There we go. Very nice. And here, yeah, that will kind of do it, I guess. And then we can build out to some sort of platform that's going to go into like an archway here, and then it will lead into the actual volcano itself. I'm going to kind of have to figure out, you know, how we're going to work all of the lava inside, you know. That's kind of in there, and it's kind of looking at me, so I kind of want to go one across with one in the middle of these, so it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. There. And there. Yeah. And there. Have we got any coal? No, we haven't got any coal. Alright guys, I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to do the arch really quickly, and then we'll start going inside. Be back in a minute. Okay, right, so this is what I got so far, okay? So we've built the bridge, and we've made this kind of little entrance here, which is quite nice, you know? It goes in like this, and then it's going to rear off to this side, and it's going to build a entrance where it's going to go into here, into the side of the volcano, and then we're going to have a stairway that's going to come up to this level here. Now, this level here is basically going to be the bottom part of our kind of cylindrical thing that we're going to build, and I want it to be approximately 1, 2. Bear in mind this is going to be a base level here, so I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 levels high. Yeah, that sounds cool. And then we're going to put another level on top, which is going to be an outer level like that. So looking at it from here, it's going to be a couple of blocks higher with the outer rim coming out this way, and the base is going to sit on top of it. So that is pretty cool. Unless I want to build it a little bit higher, you know, it could be a little bit higher. So maybe if we got rid of this level and started building it here like this, and went a little bit higher on this side, so we could have it kind of coming out, kind of coming out of here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If only I was in creative mode. Yeah, we're gonna have it kind of coming out of here like this. Come on, you can do it. There we go, like that. And then that's a little bit higher. It looks pretty cool, and it leaves the mountain kind of protruding at the top still a little bit. We could even go in a little bit higher, but I think that size is kind of alright when you're inside it. Let me feel what it's like. So I stood inside. I might actually go one higher, because I think one higher is probably going to be better. So it's going to be one higher from there. So it's basically going to be kind of, come on, you can do it. Yeah. It'll be about that high, which I think is a good size to aim for. Yeah, I like that size. I think that's a good size. And it gives real kind of depth to it. Now, if we were still at the top of the volcano, so I want to see how high we'd have to go to reach the top. Yeah, so that's still going to leave the top kind of protruding out, and I'm going to have to kind of figure a way how to kind of short this magma out as well. So I might dig down and kind of crack the magma as I go down. Yeah, I think that's probably a really good idea. So say if we went down like this, we can kind of grab the magma like that and keep going all the way through the level, so that way we know exactly where the magma is. because I kind of want to keep the magma there because I think it'd be a really cool kind of looking piece going through the middle, you know, like a tube of magma. I think that would look awesome, and it can kind of be a central piece because it's pretty much in the center of the actual thing itself, the volcano itself. It gives me a good idea of where the center point is, so we can make a circle, because if it's going to be cylindrical, it needs to be a circle, and circles in Minecraft are not too easy to create, you know. I've had easier things to do, but I'm sure it will be fine. Alright guys, I'm going to crack on tunneling this out, and I'll be back, and then we'll start actually putting the building in place. Back in a minute. Alright guys, so I've pretty much done the exoskeleton on how I want this bad boy to look. You can see that I've made this really cool little entrance here, and I've started mapping out how I want this thing to be. Like I said, it's going to be like a cylindrical type building built into the volcano. I put some stairs here going up to it, and you can see here this is pretty much the size of what it's going to be like with the volcano on top. And then once I've made it, I'm actually going to go around, and with all the excess cobblestone basalt that I've got, I'm going to build like another 2 layers onto the volcano, so it protrudes a little bit more, looks a bit more meaty, you know. I think that'll look cool. I think it'll look pretty cool to have like basalt going over the edges of this and stuff. And we've got like, I've got like a box full of the stuff, so we've got more than enough of that stuff. Now what I want to do is I'm going to use chiseled stone bricks from the roof and the floor, and eventually once I've got enough marble, I'm going to replace the floor with marble. I think that's going to look really, really cool. And one thing I have noticed, which is a little bit weird, is when you mine this stuff, which is kind of really weird actually, if you mine this stuff, you actually get basalt cobblestone, but if you put it down, it doesn't match the original stuff. So that's a little bit awkward, because it means that well, it should be fine. When I go over and relayer it, it'll all be the same colour, so that's fine. But I really didn't want like a patchy looking building, you know. I thought that would kind of look a little bit silly. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start knocking this down. I'm going to start with the sides, I think, because these guys here are like the supports for it. And then we can get rid of the pillars, because we don't need the pillars after that, so I can get rid of these now, actually, to be honest. Yeah, so it's all going to be glass around the sides, so it's going to look really cool. And I think that's just the way I want to do it, you know. I think it'll look really cool having glass around the sides, and this stuff all in the middle, like along here, and for the roof, you know, it'll be all along the roof area, if it wants to place. There we go. Yeah, it's going to look good. Alright guys, I'm going to crack on and do this, and then I'll be back once I've made the kind of half-finished product. I'll see you in a minute. Here we go then. This is the grand opening of my amazing, most amazing secret base. Oh yeah, check it out. We've got the lava in the middle, we've put the glass around the sides, it's pretty much all set up, and now it just needs one thing. A bed. Oh, it looks really cool, I think. This is still a massive work in progress, though. There's a lot more bits to be added. I made a little area up here that we can get up to, so we can get to the roof. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to make another one of these on top, but make a smaller one. And that's going to kind of be my living quarters, you know, so we can put the bed and everything in there. But for the time being, you know, like when you move into a new house, the first thing you do is just put a bed up, and you have nothing else but boxes. That's pretty much what it looks like at the minute. You know, we've got lights down here. I think in the next episode, we're going to light the place up and do some red power lighting. I think that's probably the best way to go. So we'll look into all of that next time. I'm really cool with this lava thing we've got going on here. It's quite awesome, and that goes all the way down through the middle. I'm really liking it. Let's go outside and have a look of what it looks like on the outside. It's fairly big. If you look on Ray's minimap, you can see that it's quite big. And we have a rogue zombie just down here, so I'm just going to own this guy. Come here, Mr. Zombie. You're about to get rogued. Give me a minimum shard. Ah, not cool, not cool. Well, here we go. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. I've turned all that seriously, you're not meant to. Let me get on with it. Yeah, look at it. Looks insane. Looks really cool. I'm really impressed with it. I've turned all the machines off. You know, we're done in here. Everything will soon be moved into the new central command, and yeah, it's gonna look sweet. Oh, I'm impressed. We've got loads of this stuff left, a bit of this, and not really much glass, but you know, that's fine. And now we've got a little bit left in here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got so much rubbish that I need to move over now that, yeah, that's going to take me another day to do so. But look at it. Amazing. I'm impressed. Alright guys, well we're going to leave this one here. In the next episode we're going to get the top bit made and we'll get all the lighting done. I'll move all the stuff in very soon, but I'll probably do that off the camera, so because that's probably just boring, isn't it, watching me move crap across. And yeah, then we'll start getting on with making absolutely tons of power and starting the smaller bases on the sides, and we'll get some like quarry set up around here or something, and then we'll work on getting the tram line going, so I never have to walk across a bridge ever again. Alright guys, I will see you soon. Have a good one, and goodbye.